There we go. Morning, sort of thing. Yeah, building Ninja Turtles. That's what we're doing. We're up to this shoulder thing. I think you can see in the background just here is the head and the body. It's like a turtle tank top right now. So yeah. Yeah, new setup, new location. I've been homeless until now. So I found a place. I just got internet installed. Here we are. um, yeah, it's been it's been a difficult few weeks, days, months. It's been a difficult month or two. Like, yeah. But yeah, now I'm here. I'm gonna build this bloody Ninja Turtle, mate, and then I'm gonna wear it. It's as simple as that. Yeah. In a flat. I mean, it's not mine. I'm renting the place, but yeah, it's not a relatives or a friends or anything like that this time. I have residence. I don't know what that means, but residence is something we can understand. Yeah. So yeah, this is hopefully not permanent as in forever home or anything, but it's gonna be, a fairly stable place for me to be for the foreseeable, which is nice. Yeah, because stability isn't exactly my middle name or anything. It's something that eludes me on a grand scale. um, so yeah, it's nice to have. Yeah, nice. But you were looking forward to christening that toilet roll for the first time. Thankfully, um, I had a couple of places I could do that sort of thing, like shower and the essentials, as it were. So yeah, it was okay. It was okay. I wasn't like park bench homeless. Thankfully, I had the car. I had like a friend's house that I could keep on the couch every now and again. It was just I was all over the place and I was everywhere, and I couldn't stream or anything. There was no permanency to anywhere I was. I had to sort of be out and in and out and blah blah blah. It was, yeah. I think you realise just how much like conditional stuff there is going on around you with friends and stuff when you're homeless, because it's like, yeah, you can be here if you do this, or if you're out at that time, or if um, it's not like when you were a kid and it was like, can I stay at your house? Yeah, okay, that's me mum. And then the only if was like, if you behave yourself. I'll behave myself, mum. So yeah, it's been tough, but it's all right. It's all good. Have you thought about converting a minivan into a setup? Yeah. Have you thought about giving me £20,000 so I can do that? um, yeah. Not that none of that sort of shit has any access. Like, there's no access to that sort of thing, man. Especially not if you are in fact an artist. No one wants to pay you for your art. So here I am, the council. Uh, hang on a sec. I just need to. I haven't. I'll. So this is important. I'll be yours for four. Right. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. I have to reassure someone that I'm definitely going to be there because I've got a meeting and I am watching my children. I've seen videos of people living in storage units and saving a lot of money when they're on their ass. Yeah, funnily enough, last time you'll have seen me will have been while I was at my brother's house. I helped my brother move out for all the thanks I got. He'd hired a storage unit, and when we stepped in there, it was like swimming in air. It was so hot. If someone tries to stay in a storage unit in this country, you're either going to freeze or you're going to die of like heat stroke or something, because it's just like it's impossible. There's no insulation whatsoever. There's no, like, you might as well be outside in the burning sun or the freezing cold. Literally all it does is stop you getting wet. And I get it for these people that have, that sort of sneak into like big buildings that have the stuff inside a building. That's more doable, but most storage units in my area are outside in the elements sort of thing. So you've got like, I don't know, like, I don't know if you're in Britain, but yesterday it was so hot, and I'm on the top floor here as well, so I had the heat coming from above and from my window over there, and it was unreal. There was no breeze, nothing. It was still calm air and heat. If I was in a storage unit, I'd be dead. Like, honestly, like, I've never felt anything like it. It was such a shock to the system. It was like scary as well, because it was, yeah, it was very like, oh fucking hell, like that. Right. But yeah, Ninja Turtles, baby. I tried to find. I had like music on. I don't know if it was coming through or anything. And it's music that I've used for like YouTube videos in the past. So I know that they are not. It's not like free to use music, but I also know that it's licensed in such a way that it's not litigious. Like, they don't come after you for using it. Like Halo's music, you can freely use Halo music on anything you want. Microsoft do not care. I think if anything, they they see it as brand recognition, and they're quite happy for you to use it. Also, they technically, I don't think, hold any of the rights to it, because Marty O'Donnell, the original composer of the music, I think still holds like the rights to it, and he'd rather let it be used for free than let Microsoft have the money for it. So that's okay, and there's a similar thing going on with the music I used. Bonus points to anyone that can tell me what that music is from. That's all you get though, bonus points. I ain't got nothing to give you like for like prizes or anything. Yeah, Manchester. My car yesterday said it was 37. Yeah, it will have been inside. A lot of metal framework, etc. has been expanding on tram tracks. Yeah, that I fully believe. I do not doubt for a second. Uh, yeah, I'm a little bit northeast of you. What the hell's going on with it? What? Why is this? Okay, right. My God. Yeah, yeah. Ugh. Um, yeah, it wasn't pretty, was it? I also had my 3D printer running with the heated bed on at 60 degrees and the nozzle on at 220. Excuse me. And that was on in that cupboard, literally right opposite us there. And I couldn't turn it off. It was in the middle of like a real big print, so I had to just endure the heat coming from that as well. it wasn't the nicest of times. You've got leather in your car as well, so that's you fused to your seat immediately as soon as you sit down. Hopefully no bare skin touching it, because then that's it. You need a graft. Straight to A&E. Oh, shit ball. Yeah, right. Yeah, so you would, wearing shorts, that's, the ultimate combination. Oh no. I've gone too close, and this thing's too dark for me to do lines right next to the lines, so I know which one to actually cut. So I am gonna have to lump it. Oh god, there's another massive cut in this. Like what have I done? What sort of hack job? Jesus. Yeah. Right there, I don't know if you can make that out. Yeah, you can. Look at that. Right through it. Oh well. We're just gonna have to get on with it, I suppose. Right, so that's the whole of the shoulder that I've done. So we're getting that and that. That's you two fellas. And then I stuck these two together. So that's the back. Right, okay. Okie dokie. That one's the top. The pointy pudgy. That's what I'm calling you. Okay. Where is my mouse? There's my mouse. So they're the front. The pointy pudgies. Then that's the back. And that's the underback. Underback. Right, where is it? Right. I may have to change this blade begrudgingly, finally. Let's see. Do I have spare blades? Are these old? Ooh, these are new. No, they're not. Oh, it was a lie. No, these are old blades. These are the ones. So I'll have to open my new packet. What a bastard. Unless, what's this? Are these? Oh, these are the new blades. I don't have to open the packet. Yeah. That's cool. Come on, Dick. Get back in there. Right. You get back there as well. Cup of tea. Yep. That way. Ta-da. Excuse my. I've got one blocked nostril, and I think it's hay fever. Hay fever. Night fever. Hang on. There we go. There. I can see a lot better. I'm sorry if I've just bleached out and blinded everyone, but I need to see. So you'll have to fucking lamp it, won't you? And if I couldn't see, then I couldn't do this. See, it's cutting lovely right now because it's the, you know, brand new blade. I guarantee that this lovely, soft, little, thin 5mm foam completely dulls this blade in about 10 minutes. Why people use this stuff, I have no idea. I hate it. I like the tough stuff that, like, people struggle to use the harder stuff somehow. It's considered professional material or whatever, but it just works better. Like, it doesn't dull your shit straight away either. So, like, why would that be a problem? What is going on with that? Right, I know I need to have like a slight angle on this. And because it's only a slight, I'm going to do a slight on the other side as well. But only very slight. Because I don't want it to be like... What's the word? I don't want it to be like a ridge. Like it would be if I let it glue like that. There'll be like a proper like ridge in there, and I don't want that. Unless it's an actual muscle defining line, which it won't be. Yeah, I don't want that. Yeah. There we go. Lovely. Only slight little angles. Only slight. Someone might have been knocking at my door just then. No, what it was a lovely breeze. knocking my half closed door. So yeah, I fixed that situation. What is going on? Right. Fucking noises. Freaking me out. Um. Oh, I thought I was getting a notification that my stream had been terminated. Dun 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 dun. On YouTube, which is why I was thinking like no one seems to be watching on YouTube, which is fine. Just don't really care. Just disappointing. I like YouTube. Yeah, I think I was saying this the other day that like, you know, I do like the YouTube. It's one of my favorite platforms in general, but the live streaming infrastructure for it is just like, you know, not desirable. So yeah, it's just disappointing, really. And I'm gonna push this back a bit, move in, so I can actually, you know, so you can see what I'm doing at least. All you very interested people. There we go. I remember starting this thinking that it would be like a sort of how-to type channel, like, and then I thought, well, I'm not actually that experienced, so why don't we just make it like a fun thing to show customers that I have what I, you know, that their stuff is being worked on, like an assurance type situation, but it didn't quite work out like that either, so I have no idea what this is. But I'm obsessively doing it every day, so right. Okay, let's get the other bits out. I just need to see which way around they're gonna be. So, right, the pointy end, literally, yeah, the pointy end is the bit that's gonna meet up with this, and on this, it is the opposite of the pointy end. So those bits are gonna have a very slight angle once again, because they are curvy. But again, I'm only doing very, very slight, because I don't want it to be too much of a thing. I don't want it to have a ridge. At least not there. Oh, what an awkward position. Oh. It's gone forever now. go. You can go over there. What have we cut and what haven't we? Right. There we go. And, yeah. Slight angle. And was it the pointy side? It was, wasn't it? Yeah. Again, just a slight angle. Here we go. That's just so you know, that's Jason Statham, and he's just ordered spaghetti and meatballs at a restaurant. He's tried it, and he likes it. Here's Jason Statham, not happy with the wine that goes with it. Here's Jason Statham, very excited about the upcoming new role he has in another weird shill project. Sorry, did I say shill? I meant shell. Right. What have we got? Right there. What's mean? I don't know. Right. So this is. Yeah, that's. Hang on. No, it's not. It's exactly the opposite, isn't it? That's the right side. This is the left side. Yes. Okay. Now we want you. No, we don't. That's you. That's you. So that must be you, and this is you. Right. So we're gonna put these together forever, and then I'm gonna attach it to that, and I'm gonna go grab the turtle tank top, and we'll make it a turtleneck t-shirt because it has a neck, so it's turtleneck. If you get me, bruv. What the fuck is that? It's from The Simpsons, but that's not what it's from. That's like, it's a piece of music that was probably written in the 70s for American television, I would imagine. Feel free to correct me. Tell me I'm wrong. I like to be corrected. I would like to know. For knowledge is power. There, stop it with the worms. think, does it go that way? And then that goes on there, and yeah, something like that. Right. I think the goal today is definitely just to get the shoulders done. If I have the motivation for biceps, then I will. But I want these on, and later on tonight, after all my obligations are fulfilled, I shall return and do, another nighttime, much more unhinged stream. I had to do it so late last night because it was so hot until like 10 o'clock. So I set up and went from 10 till about fucking, I don't know, 12 or something. And it was a mess. Like a real mess. So I deleted it. And like I swear to God, it was the best decision I could have made was to delete that stream because it was just a mess. I was way too tired to be doing that. Right, I'm going to try this because this is two different sizes because of the nature of the way these templates work. They fluctuate, so you have to do a lot of stretching and messing around with them because there's no possible way to be accurate. Like when you're doing a piece of armor, it's solid. It's just, it is the way it is. But we're dealing with like a Ninja Turtle's skin right now, and it all has to be bent and sort of, curvy and all that. So you end up having to do that to templates. And there's no way that you can squash that down onto something flat, even if you bend the foam and then expect it to be exactly the same on both sides. Which is a double-egged sword, because you get like imperfections and like you can't get any consistency or symmetricality or anything like that. But at the same time, we're doing a body, we're doing a skin, so there wouldn't be any uniform, like manufactured, machined type uniformity, would there? It's a body, so it wants to be a little asymmetrical. So I don't mind. It's supposed to be the way it is. And I like that. Why is there a red dot on my... Oh, no, that's good. That's okay. Right. That's an update thing for OBS, is that now when you're live, it puts a red dot on your OBS icon, which for me freaks me the fuck out, because when has a red dot ever been a good thing? Red dot for warning. Ow. There we go. Here we go. Oh, come on, that should have been squished further already. Right. Fuck it. If there's any overhanging, I'm just going to cut it off. I don't care. Because everything else is right, and if that's going to mess me up now, after all of this time putting this part together, you're going to start now? Are you? Hmm? I don't think so. I like going out my window sometimes, just like going, bear in mind, your conversations are being broadcast to the entirety of the planet. So shut the fuck up. One shoulder. I don't even know if it goes together like that. I don't think it does because it's like the bottom. Yes, yes, very good, very good. There's like a little little band that goes right the way around, which is nice. Um, yeah, but we most certainly will get the. That's it. We'll get these shoulders glued onto that, and then I might take a short break, make a cup of tea, see how we feel. Aye, there's nobody here. Xerxia TV is clearly gone now after, you know, our riveting conversation of homelessness and van conversions. I don't know, he might be lurking. You lurking still, Xerxia? I'm assuming that's how you say your name, because that is by far the hardest part of streaming, is when people pop in and I can't pronounce the name they've chosen. It's a bit of a minefield of mispronunciation. It terrifies me. For no good reason either. That's like a childhood trauma thing of like, oh no, what if I'm wrong? And yeah, I'm old enough now where I don't really give a fuck about whether I'm wrong or not. I hope people will correct me. That's my, you know, that's my go-to. Is like, oh, you know, someone will point it out if I'm wrong, and then I'll not be wrong anymore because I'll learn. You know, I don't mind. Honestly, like it really confuses me. But then the only time that logic escapes my mind is like pronouncing someone's name from reading it. If someone tells me it, I can immediately do it because I've heard the way it sounds. I'll just make that sound. That's fine. But reading, I think it might be more the reading thing than anything else. You'll have to excuse me while I have flashbacks of childhood trauma being made to stand and read aloud in front of the class. That's what it is. It's reading things out loud in front of people. That's why when I'm reading the chat, I'll often go, yeah, yes, Manchester, remember my car yesterday, 3 degrees. Yeah, yeah, like that. I'll do it like that because I don't want to read properly. And it all comes down to that thing. It's like, right, stand up, read it out to the class. The terror. I don't know why that's like still a thing in my head. I'm a frigging musician. I stand up in front of people and sing, which most people would say is even more nerve wracking, but I don't find that scary at all. I just do it. I'm going to do a singing stream soon as well. I'm going to figure out in here, in this building, where I can get away with doing it as is for now. And then eventually I'm going to try and soundproof, like, or make like a bit of a soundproof cubicle type thing that'll just be like a noise dampening area or whatever, so it can just suppress my very loud vocals. And, and yeah, so I'm gonna do that because I like singing, and I'm not bad at it, and it would be nice to share that with the world. It used to be what I was known for. Many years ago, it was the main thing I was known for. In fact, now I don't know what it is because I mean, there's obviously there's this. What we're doing right now is a thing. It's definitely a thing, but I'm probably not known anymore in general. So that's not a bad thing either, really. I don't mind not being known. Now, wrong with not being accosted at the supermarket. Or wherever. At the supermarché. The supermarché. There we go. Do a bit of a stretchy. Just trying to... Oh, crikey. Oh, God. It's sticking to me more than it's sticking the foam together. That's fucking annoying. Right. Okay. That's how it goes. Yes. Yes, it is. Right. Okay. Let's get him on here. Oh, would you look at that, nice and clean. I think I'll do this front part first. And I think it stops at this line anyway, because under that is the strip that joins that part there. So let's try and get this nice and flat to it. See, once again, this is one of those things where I think if I had been doing this with like a thick foam, I would have done like angle cuts and all sorts of shit, and so I could make it real flush and angular. But the nature of this type of foam is just so spongy and shit that it just doesn't matter. So I'm not bothered. So I move this. There we go. That's much better, isn't it? I've still not got the electrics sorted, really. I need to be able to move this bloody thing. I think as well, my original plan was to have the top camera on the opposite side of the desk. Like, it's on my left, but I wanted it on my right, really, because of where all the plugs and sockets and USBs and everything are. But it looked confusing because that's where this camera is, and it's sort of like it started to look like a botched VR thing, like you don't know. I know what I mean. Yeah, because you have two cameras for VR to make it seem 3D. That like you're actually like, for each one of your eyes, basically. But it looked like botched 3D when I put it on that side. So there, I didn't bother. Saved you all. You're welcome. No. I'm just an ordinary guy. I'm no hero. No pictures. That's going to come out like that, isn't it? And I think. Let's see. No, it's actually going to. Are you kidding? So it. That doesn't make any sense, but okay. Fine, it'll make it more secure. I don't care. You win. Come on, glue gun. Let's do as we're told by Mr. Template. So yeah, I'm having to squash this down. So like, I'm now failing to see what the point of having this bit like this in the first place was. Gosh darn it all to heck. It's such a mess. I'm so gutted. Like, all the glue mess is disgusting. Disgraceful job. Unbelievable. Are you happy? Are you happy with your work? No, I'm not. Good. It's a disgrace. Anywho. It seems to be working exactly as it should, because there is where the strip comes in to go around and under, so that's fine. And that's kind of pushed it out a little bit. The way that this is angled is making it move up, like shoulders, like muscly shoulders. So that's good. There we go. Actually managed to get an angle on this bit and bloody stick it together, and fantastic hair. Like the bit that's under your armpit, That's useful. Yeah, the irony of that right here being like the absolute epitome of mwah for glue glue on foam, and the rest of it being a complete mess whilst being fully on view. Oh, the irony. Oh, what's going on? I thought I heard my phone buzz and it didn't. That was weird. It went, but it didn't. So I'm hearing things. Am I hearing things? Let's hear some things. Nope. Yep, I'm hearing things. I am hearing things. Can you see? Yes, there we go. Get off. Right. My finger's stuck underneath. Right, where's this supposed to end up? Let me just bloody check round the back. That's the annoying part about how I do these things, is I have not really... Right, okay, that's fine. Okay, I'll just let it... But is that a thing where that... No, it didn't. Good, okay. I wondered if these two seams were supposed to match up and I'd done like a horrific fuck up, but I hadn't. So that's nice, isn't it? That's always nice. Right, I'm going to do this little tiny section and then I'm just going to go grab a cup of tea because I am flagging. Nothing like a bit of tea to unflag you. That's for me anyway. Like, you know, other people probably disagree. Other people like coffee, which I've never liked. If I want bitter bean juice, then I'll just put like some citric acid in a can of baked beans and drink it. You think that might be like a lot of effort to go through just to not drink coffee, but I mean, think about the amount of effort you go through to make a decent, what people call a decent cup of coffee. Come at me, bro. Right. It's not as sticky uppy as I was hoping, but it's about right. So, yeah, that's looking about right, isn't it? So we just need to get all that on the back and do the other side. Excellent. Okay, I will go for a short be right back break. Uh, uh. What's up? I'm sorry. What is that? Oh no, the cringe is real. But at least I got my cup of tea. Oh, look it. It's a Leo cup. Might just be a bit of a fan of the old Ninja Turtles. Know what I mean, Luke? Know what I mean, Luke? Anywho, let's crack on. I'm going slightly insane on my own here. That's okay. To be anything else would be boring as all F. Oh, it's happened again. No. Just glue mess. It's just glue mess. We've got to just crack on with glue mess, lad. Crack on with glue mess. Careful with knife, etc. See, I'm trying to invoke Mr. and Mrs. Wizard's appearance. Invoke. That's not how that works, is it? That's not that. That's not the word we're looking for, is it? No. No, Potter. No. No. Still can't do it. No. Shoot the glass. Worm boy. Worm boy. Shoot the glass. 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 I've found a weird phrase that lets me do somewhat of an Alan Rickman, and it's saying worm boy, worm boy. If you are a worm boy, and then suddenly I can do Rickman, worm boy. But I have to sit here and say worm boy over and over and over again for it to work. Worm boy, worm boy. I'll cut your heart out with a spoon, worm boy. See, it didn't work because I have to worm boy over and over again. Worm boy. I don't know why worm boy is the phrase like to unlocking Rickman. Why worm boy? Why worm boy? To unlock Rickman, worm boy. Right. That's enough of that. I apologise. Worm boy. Come on. Oh. Ugh. Something popped just then. Was that still stuff still working? Yeah. Okay, great. Ow! I glued my finger. It wasn't very nice. Right, how the fuck am I going to do this? Get in. There we go. Ish. Come on. It just doesn't want to play. I have to keep trying to reheat the glue and go over it until it does. Jesus. The mail. The worm mail has arrived. The mail has arrived. I wonder if there's anything for me. Because I'm new in this place, it's all been like letters for previous tenants, etc. So I'm going to find out. And BRB. Well, that was uneventful. Ooh, best views in stream bear. Goodbye. Hate that. Thanks a lot, dude. Yeah, to just like thwack shit in my chat. You don't do me any favours whatsoever. Preying on the young and stupid to take up your stupid service plans, to offer no real growth on your stupid services. Thanks so much. Real glad you popped in for that shit. Here we go. One shoulder. It's on there. Definitely going to have to do a lot of something to get rid of all that glue mess, but the shoulder is on, that's the main thing. And it's like fairly solid as well. So the one good thing about this is this glue, foam, like I've said a few times actually, is that it really likes hot glue. Like it really likes hot glue. So you whack a tiny bit on and it just seems to like seep into it, into all the gaps in the softness. And then you stick it together and it's like fused, like you welded it. And it like, it's rock hard to get off. And yeah, there's no way to get it off actually without, you know, to be more like truthful, if that's the word for it, is yeah, it like it goes, it will wreck your it'll wreck your foam if you're gonna try and get rid of it. So yeah, right, once again we'll try and get this front bit done. And then instead of going further up this time, I'm going to go straight down past like the pectoral area, the turtle booby, and we're going to just immediately try and, oh shit, will you please just settle down? Yeah, so, yeah. I'm going to go down straight away and get these bits glued in along the bottom here, because it as it turns out, informed the shape of the whole thing a lot more than I thought it was, because I was initially skeptical on the other side, but it actually worked really well to like push the shoulder up a little bit and inform the shape. So we'll try and get that to sit exactly like that, very nicely in fact. Hold that for a minute, even though it's physically burning me on the other side. Oh god. It's like, what is going on? Like, I don't understand. I don't understand. It's okay. I'm sort of worried that the stream isn't going out because of, like, my internet isn't the best, so I'm wondering if, like, you know, it's stopped working. I'm gonna have a look. If at all possible. Oh, come on. Right. No, it's working. Okay. YouTube is anyway. That's good. Okay. I don't mind. Just wanted to make sure. Because, yeah. I always forget this. Like, I've been away for a couple of months, and that's all it takes for momentum to slow right down. And I keep forgetting that. This is the second time that I've come back after quite a while, like a hiatus type of thing. And it takes a while for the platforms to start sending out your notifications again. And I should know this. It happened last time. Like, I was doing streams to no one for the first few days, sort of thing. So, and then all of a sudden, everybody started coming back, and some old faces popped in, and it was good. It was a nice reunion, and like, got the old band back together, the old class, and then for me to all of a sudden just disappear and then come back again, it's like understandable that I'm not going to be pushed to start with. I just keep forgetting. So I start like going, oh no, what's happening? Is my stream not working? I've got added paranoia from the slow internet that I have in this building, but like, yeah, it's normal. This is normal. This is what happens. You go away, you come back, you have to start again. So here's to starting again. This is cool. Like, I'm looking at it on camera, and I'm thinking like it would make a good superhero costume, like a superhero chest type of thing. When I'm not using it for the Ninja Turtles, I might use it for that. Oh, shite on my screen. Right. Oh, come on. Right. Here we go. It's a very uneven cut. I don't know why I've done this. Lurking but mauling multiple Italian balls. Keeping it in the family, are we? I'm sorry. Hello, Naz. I'm not related to every Italian in the world. No, I know. That's like, yeah, but it's funny. We aren't Mormons. Religion. Hooray, religion. It's great. So yeah. This is difficult. But yeah, anyway, super tits. Is that a typo? Or is that the shape of the meatballs that you're making them into meatball boobies? Oh yeah, I get you. Yeah. I had to look there to make sure, like, to understand what you're on about there. Like, oh yeah. But yeah, it does. It looks like a superhero costume, and a good job in it. What do you mean? Is that a compliment, or is that like you saying that it's a good job that it's this? Yeah, it looks good. Oh, thank you. I was saying, I don't know if you, like you said you were lurking, so you probably did hear it, but I was saying like when the Ninja Turtle thing's done, I could pull it all apart and use this again as like it could work as like a Batman chest sort of thing. I wasn't saying good job for Italian balls. Well done, balls. Well done. Well done, Italian balls. I sort of wish you were. Congratulations, Italian balls. You have been fantastic. I've been experimenting with non-copyrightable copyright music to see if it works, to see if I can get music to play. And so far it seems to have worked. And because I'm thinking about doing like a totally different, separate like music stream at some point. Probably on a different account and different YouTube channel, maybe. I might keep it all in the family and just do this, and then like people will be like, "Where the hell's the cosplay?" I mean, good job for Italian balls, or I wouldn't exist. Yes, very good. For more lessons on biology, visit Jagged Nazgul on Twitch. You're welcome. There's your plug to like 3 people. Oh, Christ. Why is it cut so bad? Why have I cut it so badly? It's too late now. I can't do anything about it. We're just going to have to squash it. At least the smoke has gone. Oh, good. Yeah. I'm guessing it went out overnight then. There was a massive wildfire here in this country. Like, and it stank, didn't it? Has gone in the direction. Oh, okay. It smelt like burning kippers last night. We've all woke up chesty. Oh, I've dropped. What the hell? Oh, okay. That's weird. Okay. Yeah. Apparently everything dropped for a minute there. Are we back on? I can. Just let me know if you can see me or not. Now it's burning badly, but it's going west. Oh. I must have heard the Pet Shop Boy song. It's been fine the whole time. Oh, I wonder if it's just like OBS dropped the chat. Like it told me I had to like sign in to Restream to re-establish it, and then it re-established itself. So, oh well, that's like an internal issue then. As long as it didn't affect anybody else, I don't care. La di da, etc. Wow. Good old Borough Sirens. Borough Sirens. I just got like an image of like the worst mermaids you've ever seen in your life. Borough Sirens. Hey, Matt. Yeah, bring your ships down here, like. Sometimes when the servers switch, it does that. Oh, okay. A group of chavs with 3 teeth between them screaming outside Heron. Yeah. Going, yeah, bring your ship down here, man. Look at me tail. We got people on like a East India Trading Company ship, like coming past the docks of the River Tees. Like, wait, I hear the siren song. I amuse myself. Yeah. I was asked specifically for 29 pence once. Yeah, you got 29 pence, mate. I was 27. 27 pence. I'll never forget that. And I was like, well, no. No, I don't. I don't matter then. I was like, well, yeah, I have 50 pence. I had a 50 pence piece, and I was like, there you go. It's like, oh, I need 27. Like, yeah, that, you know that's more than 27 pence, don't you? I say, what you got, like? 50 pence. All right, one. And I was like, right, yeah, bye. Right. Shoulders attached. Isn't that nice? For shoulders. Right, okay. Happy with that. That's come out quite nice. There we go, have a bang of that. Apparently there's a homeless man near the train station in Darlow that's invested in a handheld contactless card reader. Fuck off. He's not homeless. He's not. He's one of those dudes that like dresses up and that's how he makes his income. Like he just sits around going, there you go, mate. You can just like touch it there. Modern problems require. Yeah. Ain't that the truth, mate? What time are we on? I'm trying to think if I have it in me to just put the one little thing on, and I don't know if I do, if I'm honest. Nah. No, I don't. I mean, for one thing, I wouldn't have had him in separate strips like that because it's like when you're doing like a muscle, for me, I would have attached that, split it there, and attached it to this, and then same for this. I would have had it there and split there, and then this whole thing would have been one piece attached to that as well, and then I'd try and make a shape of like a tricep there, but like it's beside the point, isn't it? Because we can't do that now, so it doesn't matter. Speaking of chavs, the dog just gutturally growled and barked because there's chavs on the front and they've cleared off. Good. Sounds a lot bigger than he is, that thing. Yes. Quite. Yeah, because this thing goes over it. You know, you don't even see past like the booby bit really, because this is on top, and it goes round, and then you've got like the trouser bit comes out the bottom. Like there's like underpant bits that we need to do as well. Where is it? There. So there's that to go underneath. Underneath this. So I'm doing all the soft parts because I've only got soft foam left. I haven't got enough of the hard stuff to be able to do like the shell and stuff, because I want the shell front and back and sides to be in the real thick foam that's like hard and stuff. And then did it. Yeah, and all the body stuff. All the body stuff to be in like the soft foam that you can flex and move around in. So that's the plan, and then I'm gonna have to buy a load of foam clay to do like muscle parts and things. I'm really gonna make a massive effort on this and make it look as as turtly as possible, and yeah, and for it to all be like hand painted and handmade is going to be great, because most people 3D print and then make molds of the 3D prints out of like latex and what have you, foam, rubber, and that kind of thing. And I'd like to do that as well. Like I'm going to do that at some point, but at the same time, I really want to spend a lot of time doing it by hand and getting it real, like looking good, and terrain everywhere. Yeah. And well, speaking of which, this little corner bit is the bit that failed, but it still sort of works. So there you go. And it's come out okay. It's a little bit ropey around the edges because I think I'm gonna have to redo a bunch of sayings, like the when it retracts the filament and moves on, it's not doing it quick enough, and that's why you're getting those like little furry edges. And there was something wrong with the actual, like, what's the word? There was something wrong with the actual thingy on this one, the actual file. So it's done all this weird, like, artifacting. Like it's basically told the nozzle to like miss sections. Because normally when you get like a layer drop like that, you get like a straight line, not a collection of holes. And that's like a defect in the that's a defect in the why can't I talk, for Christ's sake? It's a defect in the file, which I tried to repair, but I don't know how to manually do it, so I had to use the auto repair, and I think that one piece was the only bit that it wouldn't repair fully. There was a couple of things, and that's clearly where it couldn't do, is just those bits there. They'll fill in quite nicely, I think. And they should be all right. But this is like one of those structures that the belt printer really struggles with, because it's so thin and small. I think overall it's done a fairly decent job, but because there's some tight angles in there, and all along there's been fine, but then once again, it's the same sort of weird. Try and get it to focus. No. Yeah, the same sort of weird defect happened on that one as well. So yeah, I'll just get this bloody support thing off. Or not. Anyway, I'll bring this for you today, Naz. Overall, not entirely happy with that one. It's got to be said. But it looks all right from a distance, and I reckon you could, like I say, you could probably paint over it. A lot of like the little holes and jagged edges will smooth off when you get some paint on it, so it should be fine. And this one that almost completely failed has sort of got, I think you'd be able to just chop off the little spaghetti bits and still use it as like the far corner here, so it should be alright. Don't know if you're watching, but yeah, it should be alright. Oh my. Yeah, I'm going to leave it at that for now, and I might come on much later on when I'm back home again. So cheers for watching and all that stuff, and yeah, I'll see you soon. Bye bye.